This conference will now be recorded.
Okay. Now, so we are going to start with test execution. So previously we are doing the execution, that we are executing the test cases, okay, in the test case section. Here we are doing this. So we are going to right click. We are going to run in Scratchbook. So this is the thing what we are doing previously. But here Scratchbook means it's like a trial run kind of thing, trial run. So results will not be stored for the future reference. So results will not be stored here for the future reference. Okay. So we are going to execute in the execution section where the results are going to be stored. Okay. And we can able to see the step-by-step execution process. Okay. Each and everything in a PDF document also here. In a PDF document also we can able to see it here. Okay. First, I'll go to the notepad. So it's a test execution. Okay. So here this is the approaches of test execution. What we are going to do in the test execution. Okay. You are going to execute the test cases. Execute group of test cases. We are going to execute the group of test cases here. Okay. Now see here. Previously we are going to use a Scratchbook for execution. For execution, we are using Scratchbook. Scratchbook in test case section. Test case section. We are using this in test case section for running the test cases. Now, what is the issue with the Scratchbook means results will not save for the future purpose. Results will not save. The results, it will not go stored, I can say. Results will not store for future reference. It is not going to store for future reference. Okay. Now, we have something like execution section here. Execution. So we will use this for executing the test cases. We will use this in the execution section. Okay, we are going to create some execution list creation. We will create something called execution list. Execution list we can create. We can say execution list creation. We are going to create here. Okay, then we are going to do it. Docus. We have something like Docus. Docus snapper. Docus snapper. It is going to take the each and every step screenshot. It is going to take each and every step screenshot. Enablement. Enablement. So we are going to do something like Docus snapper enablement. We are going to enable this. We are going to enable this. We are going to enable this to get test execution screenshots. Fusion screenshots in PDF. We are going to get it in PDF. All the screenshots we are going to get it in PDF. So execution section, we are going to do something like we are going to create an execution list creation and Docus snapper enablement. We are going to enable this. So we are going to get the screenshot of the test execution, guys. We are going to get the screenshot of the test execution here. Okay. So after this, we are going to initiate the test execution. We are going to initiate the test execution. Okay, we are going to initiate the test execution. Okay. Now what we need to do it means first, you need to go to the Tosca command. From here, you need to go to the project. You need to go to the project. You need to go to the settings, project settings. Okay. Now here we are going to get something like select engines. Just a moment, guys. I'm checking this. So different engines are there here. See here, you need to go here. There is something like engine here. You have something like engine here. Okay. In this engine, if you are going to open this, you can able to see something like Docker snapper. Click on this. Docker snapper. You need to click on this case. Docker snap. Okay. Now see here. Enable Docker snapper. Here you need to enable this. You need to make this to yes. Yes, I need to enable the Docker snapper. I need to enable the Docker snapper. So they are going to give, see here, remaining everything is saved. There is something like path where app data Docker snapper has been saved. Everything is there. So just you are enabling the snapper here. If you are going to enable this, it is going to take all the screenshots of the test execution. All the screenshots of the test execution. Okay. Now I am going to close this. I am going to close this. So done with this. Done with the Docker snapper. Till here clear, guys, what we have done it? Okay. Now see here, for the execution, I am going to right click here. I am going to right click here. I am going to create one folder first. I am going to create one folder. Okay. So I can name this folder something like test execution. Test execution. I can able to do it. Okay. See here, it's a test execution. Inside the execution, I need to create, inside the execution, I need to create execution list folder. Inside the execution, I need to create execution list folder. I am going to create an execution list folder. Okay. I'll give some name, something like test set. Test set means group of test cases. Test set. It's a group of test cases. Just have it. So I have created one folder. In this, I have created something like test execution list folder. Okay. Or you can say execution list folder I have created. Okay. After this, I am going to right click on this. I am going to see here. I need to create the test execution list. I need to create the test execution list. Okay. I am creating a test execution list. So I can give the application name here. Any application name or anything I can give the name here. Or directly I will keep the execution list also. Directly I will keep execution list. Okay. So first I have created a folder. In this folder, I have created execution list folder. Then I have created a execution list. In a one execution list folder, you have multiple execution lists like this. Okay. Now it is like this. We have done it. So whenever you are going to create this, if you are going to open this, you can see something like actual log. You know this. The expected results you are going to write from the which document, guys? Business functional requirement document or functional requirement document. And the expected results we are going to get from the application. Okay. Now see here, guys. So we have the actual log here. You have the actual log, which will save all the results, which will save all the execution results. Again, I'm saying I have created one test execution folder. Then after this, I have created some execution list folder. Then after this, I have created something like new execution list. Now I need to drag and drop the test cases here. I need to drag and drop the test cases here. Okay, I'll go to the test cases. So execution, I am going to keep it. I need to drag and drop. I need a registered test case. Okay, I'm checking whether I have entered the data for the registration or not. I'll check it, guys. See, I did not enter any data. Just I'm going to enter some data, guys. So I'm entering some data guys here. Harish, I'll give this as input. Just I'm entering the data. So T I have given input. So mail ID harish.t at outlook.com. Just I'm entering the data guys. So password 123456. The same confirmation password 123456. Okay. Registration, it has to click. So I have two test cases here. One is the register test case, one is the login test case. Login test case. Okay. First, I will take only login test case there. I will try to execute. See here, guys. When I am going to right click here, you can see this in the test cases section. I can see run in Scratchbook. Run in Scratchbook. Now, I am going to take this login test case. I will go to the execution list. I am going to drop it here. Okay. Now you can see this. One test case is there in this. See, test execution folder I have created. In this folder, I have created something like test set. This is an execution list folder. Then we have something like new execution list. In this execution, I have login test case. You can see the test case symbol has been changed here. The test case symbol has been changed here. See here how the test case symbol is. Okay, when you go for execution, the test case symbol will change like this. Now I want to execute this. Okay, I am going to right click on this execution list. See here, run. You will get run. Previously, you are going to run in Scratch. I am going to run this case. Just we'll see here. I am going to run this. We'll see this. It has to enter the email ID and password. Okay, it is going to click on login. Maybe we have kept some wait time there. Synchronization time we have kept it. Just have copied the test case only from there. Just we have dragged. So finally it has to log out. So log out. Okay, done with this. So it has to show the results. Guys, my voice is clear or not? I'll go here. See here in the log itself, you can see this. What is the exact property? Execution. Something it is showing. Will we continue with the next test case? This is okay. If there is any error, so no matching tab was found with the properties. Okay, this one okay. Demo. Some like maybe some property issue it is there for this test case. Okay, I can go to the test case. This is the test case, right? Right click, jump to the test case. See here, guys. If you can right click here, you can jump to the test case. So it is not closed this browser, right? We'll check it once. Now if you want, because anyhow we can see the issue, what exactly issue here. So browser has been closed here, guys. Then again, why we are getting one more step here? Just I'm checking. Okay. We have one more step here in the test case. I'll check it once, please. We'll go to the test case. So this login test case is there. Again, we have mentioned something like a register here. So we don't want this one. I'm deleting this case. So till here only the test cases. Till here only the test cases. So I'm deleting the login test case here. Again, I am going to drag and drop here. See here, I'll go to the test cases. Again, I'm saying this is a basic test case. Basic test case. Okay. I'm going to drag this test case to the execution list. Okay. Test execution. So you can give any name, execution 1, execution 2, anything you can give the name also here. I'll give something like execution 1. Okay. Now see here, guys. In the execution 1, I have only one test case. This is a test case. Login is a test case. So you did not see all the details of the login or something. If you want to see the details of the login or something, you need to right click here. You need to jump to test case. Then only you can see. Here only the execution part you can able to see it here, guys. I'll right click here. I'm going to execute this. Run this. I'm going to run this. We'll see. We'll wait for this. So it is taking some time. Okay, it is processing the results. Okay, we'll see the results here. See here, login information, start date, duration, everything it is there. And you can see the log. So how much time it open the browser, everything it is there. So done. The test case has been passed. Okay. Now, here I am going to type it. Here I am going to type it percentage app data. App data percentage application data. We can see app data folders. No, not here. So just I am checking for this app data. Why means because it is going to take the screenshots and it is going to save it, guys. So we need to go to something like C drive. In the C drive. So all the applications has been installed here. Something is opening, just a moment, guys. All the applications has been installed here. So program files. So if you have Tosca here, we need to check it. We don't have Tosca commander or Tricentis here, I think so. We'll check in this. Here you have something like user projects. Tosca projects is there. Just I'm checking, guys. You have something called app data where you can able to see all the details. Tbox command. So all the applications data we can able to see it, guys. Normally, if you are going to type it here, so it's not showing. Just I'm checking again. So I need something like Docker snapper data. Docker snapper data required. We'll go to the command prompt. Just I'm trying here, guys. Normally in our systems, directly if you are going to type it here, now it is coming. Okay, it has to show like this. See here, there is app data here. App data is there. I need to check it once again that Docker snapper has been enabled or not. Docker snapper. We'll try once again, guys. I'll go to the Docker snapper. I can able to get the path from there. Project, settings, go to the engine, Docker snapper, screen flow. It has to be yes. This also has to be true. Turns the screen flow on and off. True to turn on. Okay. So environment.app data screen flow path where it is. We can select here anything where to save. I'm going to create one folder here on the desktop. Docker snapper I have created. We'll see. I'm trying to change the path, guys, but it's not taking here. Just I'm checking once again whether it take the path or not. The column value can be set. So it has to open here, but it is not. It is opening the web pages, applications, certain applications data. I will try to run once again, guys. We'll see this, how it will work. So it has to show all the screenshots. It's not showing, just I'm executing once again. Okay, it's done. See here, we have the previous results also in this as well as the current results also. So whenever you are going to execute this, all the execution results will save it here, guys. All the execution results will save it. We need to open the Docker snapper once. You can see here. 2 times I have executed the test case, the same test case. So first time I have executed the test case at 12:09. The second time I have executed the test case at 12:19. Both the results has been saved here. If you are going to open this, it will show this test case results. If you are going to open this, it will show this test case results when it has been executed everything. Wait, you can show here. You can see here this. So all the results it will store in the test execution like this. So this one has been stored here. This one has been stored here. But we need to open the Docker snapper here where it is going to save it all the screenshots. But it is not opening. I will check it once again because like normally we need to enter percentage app data. You need to enter something like percentage app data where it is going to open. Percentage app data, you need to check it in your systems whether if you are doing it is opening or not. So it has to open when you are going to type it here, percentage app data, and you need to enter the percentage. It has to open. Okay, we'll execute the one more test case also. So anyhow, like in the next class, I am going to check and I will let you know the Docker snapper. The same thing will be there. Go to the project. You need to go to the settings. So in the real time, already the settings will be there, guys. Settings will be there. We don't want to change the settings. Already they are going to give the settings to you. Directly you need to go here. Docker snapper. So just you need to mention here yes, true and yes. It should be yes. So it is going to capture everything, guys. It is going to capture everything. Each and every screenshot it is going to capture. It is going to capture everything. See here. There is something like in one folder it is saved. Docker snapper and Doku images will be there. So if possible, I'm going to do some search here. I'm going to open a folder. Here I am going to search it. We'll try it once, guys. I will search once again, if possible, then we'll see this case. Otherwise, in the tomorrow's class, I'll let you know. It should be one folder here. You can able to see it here. Previously, we have a folder. Now the images also it has been created, guys. Images also created here. The last one you can see here, guys. Docu images. So normally, if you are going to type app data, it should be open. It's not opening. One more thing, I'm going to search it here. Percentage app data percentage. Now it is opening, guys. So previously what we have done, it means we have done a small mistake. We have given the space here. See here. Previously what we are doing means we are going to do percentage app space data. So it is throwing the error. It is throwing the error. If I am going to give like this, percentage, okay, without percentage, see here, it should be without percentage, without like space, I'm saying. So do one thing, guys. Now we'll see this app data percentage, enter this. It is going to open one folder. No, again it's opening the same thing. It will open, wait. Yes, see here, app data folder is there. So I am going to open this. In this, we have tricentennies. We need to get docus here, guys. Docus, the name of the folder, just I'm checking here. App data, docus snapper should be there. So I'll try once again. If it is not there, I will explain this in the tomorrow's class, please. It has to open a folder. Docus snapper should be there. See here, guys, there is some folder here. There is some folder, Docker Snapper. So this is the folder. So you need to search it, guys. So I am opening this folder. Now you can see this. Two test cases I have executed twice. So I am going to save this case. So see, there is a very big path for this. It has been saved somewhere. I am opening one. So 12.6 I have executed this. I am opening this. So login. It's a documentation here. You can able to see it. Okay. So screen by screen, what exactly we have done. So I have entered this username and password, and finally I am going to log out. So these things what I have done here. So each and every screen it is going to take like this. Docker Snapper, it is going to take the screenshots like this. Like this, it is going to take the screenshot. But you need to check the path where it is, guys. You need to check where it is. You need to check the path and check the folder. Docker's images. So these are the images which it has been taken, guys. So images, what the screenshot has been taken. You can see the images here, guys. So this is the first image. It has been taken. Next, we are going to click on login. See here, it is highlighted there at the login. Next, it is highlighted that at an email ID. Next, we are going to enter the email ID. That is also, it is going to take the screenshot. Each and every step, it is going to take the screenshot, guys. So next, see here. Maybe something like has been happened on the screen. So everything it is like, see here. Next, it is something like a password. Next, see here. Each and everything it is going to take. Login. And finally, it is going to log out. So like this, each and every screenshot, it is going to take it. It's a Docker Snapper. It is going to take the screenshot. We are going to use this at the time of test execution. We are going to use this at the time of test execution. Time of test execution. Again, see here, guys. I'm going to close this. So you know that I'll go to the settings. I'll go here to the engine. I'm going to keep it as Docker Snapper. Yes. Okay. Now I'm closing this case. Now I'm going to execute once again this. Third time I'm going to execute. So 2 times I have executed the test case. Every time I have the test log here. See here. First time I have executed the test case. Second time I have executed. Now I am going to execute for the third time. I'm executing once again this. Now, so you can see the results of this. These results also it is going to save it there, guys. So I can use this. See here, third one results. So only one test case I have executed 3 times. How many times if I am going to execute each and every test case, it is going to save it here, guys. It is going to save it here. If I am going to create one more test case, the test case will come under this and we will get the results like this. How many times you have executed the test case, how many times it got failed, everything it is there, guys. Now same screenshot if you want, you can see in the Docker Snapper also. So now what I will do, it means I am going to make the test case to fail now. I am going to make the test case to fail now. See here what will happen. I am going to make the test case to fail, guys. I'll go to the test cases. Okay. So this is my test case. This login is my test case. what I will do it means I am going to remove this click. Just I am removing this click, guys. Or I will not enter the details here. I will delete these details. Just I did not enter the details anything. I am going to save it. Okay. So I am going to execute the test case, the execution section. I am going to execute. I am going to execute again. Or I can take this login also. See here, guys. Just I am going to copy and paste it here only. It will create something like login 1. So now I am taking this. In this login 1, it's a different test case. Again, I am saying it's a other test case. Now I have two test cases, login and login 1. Login 1 till now I not execute one time also. Login I have executed 3 times. You can see here the symbols has been changed like this. But login 1 I did not execute one time also, but login I have executed multiple times. So 3 times. I'll check on login 1. See here, you don't have anything because I did not execute till one time also. The test case. Okay. Now I am trying to execute this login 1 test case. Right click, run. I am executing this login 1 test case where I did not enter the email ID there. I did not enter any email ID. I am going to enter only the password. It is going to click on login this. It is not going to log in. We'll wait till the test case is going to get failed. Okay. It is processing the execution results. So now the test case is failed. You can come and see in the results. So till now, I have executed the test cases. Okay. I have two test cases here. One test case is login, one test case is login 1. You can see here. First test case I have executed 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. 3 times. All the 3 times it got passed. Okay. Now here failed test case. This is the past test case. Okay. Now I'm going to click on this login. So you can see this. It's got failed. It got failed. Here you can see this no matching tab because we did not enter. We did not enter. See here what we have done it. Just we have entered only the password and we are going to click on. I have entered only the password like this. I am going to click on login. So it is going to throw the error. It is not showing the login inside page. So it is throwing the error. So the error will be there is no matching tab with this properties. There is no matching tab it is showing. So it is throwing the error. So you can able to see the which test case has been passed, which test case has been failed. You can able to see here which test case got passed and which test case got failed also. You can see here this. Okay. Now I'll go to the again there like Docker snapper percentage app data percentage. It is going to open a folder. In this folder again I need to search it here. Previously I have searched it Docs DOCUS. Okay, just I am searching here this. Okay, I am going to search it here. Okay, when I am going to search it, okay, sorry, DOCUS Docs, I am going to enter this case. Okay, Docker snapper has been opened. I am going to open this. See here, app data roaming Tricentis Tosca suite 7.0. It is inside the Tosca suite 7.0. I am going to open this. Okay. Now you can see this. Okay. Now one test case has been executed. Recently, I have executed one test case. So login, it is there. Everything is 12:10 and like we have executed this test case previously, I think so. So now we have executed one test case. I will check it here. See here. Login 1. This is the test case. Login is one test case. Login 1 is one test case. So I'll open login 1. So I'll go here. I can able to see the screenshots. See here. It has been opened. Tosca website, that is like a demo webshop.tricentis.com has been opened. So after this, it is going to click on login. Then it came to the email, and we are not providing any email ID here. Directly it is entering the password. Then we are going to click directly on the login. See here, it is clicking on the login. Next, it is showing login was unsuccessful. Please correct the errors and try again. No customer account found. So like this, it is going to take the screenshot. You can see the application like step by step, and you can able to find out where the error is, so that you can able to edit in the test scripts. Getting or not, guys? Docker snapper. Okay. See here. You need to type it. Again, I am saying I am going to close this. Close these images. Percentage app data percentage. Open the folder. The folder has to open. This is the issue. Sorry.
You have given the space between data and app space data.
Okay. App data. Okay. The same error we are doing from starting. Okay, I am going to open this. So it is going to open. In this we have Tricentis. In Tricentis, you need to go to the suite 7.0. You need to open. In this Docker snapper will be there. You can open the Docker snapper directly. So here you can able to see this. Login already we have done previously, which has been saved. So you can able to see this. So previously we have done this login. So it has been saved in the document. So if you want to see the images, you need to go here. So you need to check here, guys. What are the images we require? You can able to see it, guys. This for the login test case. I have executed this test case for 3 times. So every time you can able to see here. So you can see one more thing also here. See here. Login before, login after, email before. I did not enter the email. I have entered the email after, password before, password after. Again, I am going to click on login. That is login before, login after, logout before, logout after. So each and every step will be before and after this. So if I am going to open this, before clicking on the login, before clicking on this login. Now I am going to go next page. So after clicking on the login, next one. So before entering the email ID here, next one. After entering the email ID, next one. Before entering the password, next one. After entering the password, next one. Before clicking on login, after clicking on login, next. Before logout, after logout. clicking on logout. Like this, you have step by step everything you can able to see it here guys in Docker Snap-on. You can able to see it. So like this, you can do the test execution. Not only one test cases, you have a lot of test cases. You can do the test execution. Now see here, I have one more test case. Maybe register test case is there. So I can drag it and drop it like this. You can able to group the test cases like this in this execution. I can create here multiple executions also. See here, execution 1 is there. So I'll go the test set. Okay. So I can create one more execution. Okay. I'll give something like execution 2. Execution 2 I can keep. Okay. Some test cases I'll keep it under execution 2. Some test cases I can keep it in execution 1. It depends. It depends. So execution 1, you have some test cases like this. So execution 2, I want to keep some other test case. So I'll go here. I'll take this register test case. Okay, it will be registration. I'll go to the execution folder. I'll keep this in the execution 2. So register 1 test case is in the execution 2. So login test cases are there here in this. If you want, I'm going to rename this. So all the login test cases I have kept it here. So I'm going to keep some register test cases here. User registration test cases. Naming convention, it depends on the time base. Now see here. Now I want to execute this register test case. I want to execute. Now you can see here. Here I have 2 test cases. You can see here. Previously 1 test case got passed, 1 got failed also. You can see the actual log also here. This is a log you can see able to see here. Now see here. Nothing is there in the log in this test case. Why means till now I did not do one time also execution in this execution list. In this execution list, I did not do one time also. If you click on this execution list, there's an actual log. We can get all the data. See here. 1 got failed, 1 got passed. I have 2 test cases. 1 got failed, 1 got passed. When you click on the actual log. So when you click on this, you can see the test case also. You can see the test case also. See here, I am going to click on the execution log. You can see 2 test cases, 1 got failed, 1 got passed. If you click on the actual log also, you can see like this. So if you are going to click on each test case separately, it will show the details. Test case got failed, passed, everything, each and everything, you can able to see it here. Like this. Now I am going to execute this test case. Which one? Register test case. I am going to execute this register test case. So I'll go here. Execution 2, it is. Okay. I need to open it and keep this on this because login is there. It has to click on register. Okay. I did not mention anything for this. So this page should be there. It has to click on register. It has to do this. So now I am going to execute this test case. Run. So it has to execute now. It has to register. We'll check it. If it is not registering also, what is the issue? We can check it, guys. We'll see the results. What exactly the results? What is the issue here? So no matching tab was found with the following properties is equal to register. Okay. So we should be in the register. It is asking we should be in the register page. Here, see here in the test cases also. For register, I'll go to the register. Directly register page is there. Directly register page is there. So you need to keep this one, guys. See here. I need to click on register. Keep this page. Now it will do the registration. Now see here. First time test case got failed. Second time I'm executing the same test case. Second time I'm executing the same test case. You can see the actual log. It's got failed. You can see here also. I have only one test case. It got failed. Now I'm executing this test case. Right click. I'm going to run this. So it is going to register. Okay, done with. We'll see the results. See here, same test case I have executed 2 times. Previously I have executed, the test case got failed. Now the test case got passed. Now the test case got passed. You can see here, guys. Previously it got failed, same test case. Now the test case got passed. So by this, you can able to see why the test case had been failed in the previous time. So you are going to do some modifications, and now it is going to be passed. So you can able to see here, guys. Now you can see the results of each and every test case. Each and every test case. See here. You can see like this. I am going to click on the test set. Test set, I am going to click on this. Okay. First, in the test execution folder, you are going to create one folder called execution list folder. This folder I have created normally. This is the execution list folder, guys. This symbol represents execution list. In this, I have like two execution lists. This is the list. If you want, I can mention that I can change the name also if you are going to get confused. This is called execution list folder. Execution list folder. This is an execution list folder. This one. Okay. Here I have two executions. Okay. This is called execution list, guys. This will call execution list. In a folder, I have some execution list. I can mention execution E list 1. Execution list 1. This one is execution list 2. Execution list 2. Okay, these things are there. These things are there. Okay, now see here. If I am going to select the first execution list, you can see this. Total 2 test cases are there. One got failed, one got passed. 2 test cases. When you go for the second execution list, only one test case is there. It gets passed. But first time the test case is failed, second time passed. The second time result will be updated here. The last result will be updated here. The last result will be updated here. Think like this. Again, I will go here. See here, guys. I am trying to fail again. I am trying to fail again. I'll go here. I'll be in this page only. I'll be in this page only. I'll try to register again. I will try to execute this. So if it is in the registration page, then only it will pass. Otherwise, it will fail, guys. So I make it to fail again. I'm making it to fail again. I'm making this to fail again, guys. Now you can see this. Now you can see this. See here. We'll see the results. Okay, we'll see the results here. See here. It got failed. So on the final result, it is failed. Final result, it is failed. Because see, now it is failed. Previously, it is passed. Again, it's like previously, it's failed. Whatever the last time execution, that result will be updated in the actual log here. Whatever the last execution, it will be updated here. Actual log will be updated here. See here. Here also see here. Whatever the last time execution, each and every test case, it will be updated. So last time this test case is failed. It is there. See, if I am click on this, it will show that. Getting guys what I am saying? You know how to create this and execute this? Yes, no? Can you people do this? I'm going to click on register. Again, I'm going to execute this. You can see this. Now it is going to be passed. Because it is in the registration case. It is in the registration page. It is in the registration page. 1 minute, I will be back this. So now you can see that the specific email already exists, whatever the thing it is there. because it has entered all the details. It has clicked on register. That is one thing which we require. So now we will go here. Now the test case is passed. Just it has to enter the details. It has to enter the details and click on login. That's all. Whether it has been created or not. Whether it has been created or not. So it is going to be passed. Getting or not this. So do you have any doubts in this? Please let me know.
This conference will now be recorded.
So first what we need to do, it means I'll explain the steps here, guys. First one, you need to go to the execution section. First you need to create one folder. Create any folder we are going to create. Create one folder. And you are going to give the name for this folder. Okay. Inside the folder, you are going to create execution list folder. Execution list folder. Inside this, we are going to create second step. And third step, you are going to create execution list. Create execution list. These things what you are going to do it. Execution list you are going to do it. Okay. Now see here, guys. You are going to create like this execution list. You are going to create like this. Now here you are going to drop on like drag and drop the test cases. Test cases from test case section. Okay. Now after this, if you are going to execute this, you can get the result. This is the thing what I have teach you. If you want, again I am going to create one folder. See here, guys. I'll go to the execution here. I am going to right click on this. I am going to create one folder. Okay. I am going to create one folder. Okay. This folder, you can give any name for this folder, or I can give something like demo web shop. So this is the application we are using. I'll use something like demo web shop. So this is the application I am going to use. Okay. So after this, what you need to do it, you need to create one execution list folder. I am going to right click on this. I need to create one. This is the execution list folder. The symbol will be like this, execution list folder. I am going to click on this. So it is going to create here. Execution list will be created. Okay. So inside the execution list, I need to create execution list test cases for this execution list. So this is the execution list folder. If you want, I will rename it also. Execution list. It consists multiple executions. So folder, execution list folder I have created. Okay. Inside that, I need to create a execution list. I am going to create inside this. I need to create, so this one, it's the execution list. Okay. I'll mention first execution list. First execution list. Okay. Again, I am going to create one more execution list. Second execution list. Okay. Now you are going to keep the test cases inside this execution list and you are going to execute. You are going to keep these test cases, grouping the test cases. You can group the test cases inside this and you are going to execute this. You can able to group the test cases inside this and you can able to use this. Now I am going to drag and drop the test cases here. I'll go to the test cases. I need one test case. Maybe I need a login test case. In this, I have a login test case. I need a login test case. Directly, I will go to the login. I am going to drag these test cases. I'll keep it in execution list one. First execution list I have kept it. There is here login. Now see here, till now I did not execute one test case also or login test case. The symbol will be like this. It will be above. The spanner kind of thing. It will be above. So this is the thing. Okay. Now what I am going to do, it means I am going to execute this test. See, there is actual log, nothing is there in the actual log. Now I am going to execute this test case. Now I am going to execute this test case. If you want to execute, execution list is there. I am going to right click on the execution list, or if you want separately, if you want to execute also, you can able to right click here, you can able to run it. So I am going here, right click on this, I am going to run this test case. So now it is going to execute. Guys, getting or not, guys, the same thing how you are going to execute in the test case section, you can execute here. But here, what is the advantage here means we can able to store the results for the future references, and we have something like Docker snapper, which will take the screenshot so that we can, if there is any issues, we can able to find out very easily. Okay, we have the logs and images of each and every test case here, guys. Getting or not, guys? See here, I did not enter the email ID there, so it is showing the error. It will throw the error because you can see in my test case also. I can show you in the test case also. In the test case, I will go to test case section. I'll show that the test cases. So till it is executing, just we are waiting this. Okay, it got failed. It got failed. It is going to processing the results. You can see this here also, because it is failed because so no matching tab was found, because what exactly happened means I have entered the username, and when I am trying to enter the password, okay, so it has to log in. The login inside page should be shown here, but it is not showing, so it is throwing the error. So I'll go to the test cases. In the test cases, see here, login test case. I did not give the username here. I have email ID. I have given only the password. So I'll go here. Now I'll give the username. So I'm going to give it here. Now I am going to save it. Okay. Now I'll try to execute here. You can see whether it will, that I have saved there, whether value has been updated here or not. Just I am going to execute again this. I'll close this one. I have updated the value in the test cases, guys. I have entered the details. I am going to save it here. So in the execution, we are here. We are going to save it here also once. I am going to execute this. So now you will see the results, guys. So what happened? It has been passed. Execution has been successfully. It has been passed. So total times, first time I have done the execution here, it has been failed. Now it has been passed. Why means I have updated the email ID in the test cases, and you need to save it, guys. After updating, you need to save it. Automatically it is going to update here. Automatically it is going to update here, and finally it is going to execute the test cases. Getting or not, guys, what I'm doing? Are getting any confused?
Okay.
Okay. So what you can do it now, practice is today. Tomorrow also we are going to work with this test execution only. We are going to work with this test execution tomorrow also. Okay. So we are going to use some recovery scenarios. Test execution, we can use some recovery scenarios. We can use some regular expressions here. In the tomorrow's class, we'll see this. This is a basic thing, guys. Again, I'm saying, go to the execution folder. Go to the execution folder. You need to right click here, create one folder. So that's the thing what I told you. Create one folder. In this, you are going to create one execution list folder. In this, you are going to create an execution list. You can drag and drop the test cases here. You can drag and drop the test cases. The same like this, how you are going to execute the test cases in the test case section, you can execute here. But it is going to store the results. It is going to store the results. You can able to get all the screenshots of the execution. Clear, guys, what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Practice this. If you have any doubts, please let me know, guys. Okay. In the tomorrow's class also, first I will start with this, then we'll go with the other topics, guys. Okay, guys. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.